Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to show you more about objects, what an object can do, what can the shirt do, what can happen with the shirt. Not only that I can make a shirt. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to write another property, call it bool, and call this, I'm going to actually write here, I don't need to write private, I'm going to leave it this way. I am going to leave it like this. So I'm going to write bool, I'm going to call it is dirty, and equals it to I'm gonna equals it to false as default and make it equals false, and so it's defaultly dirty. So I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna instantiate a shirt object. I'm gonna call shirt, I'm gonna call this sh1, call it whatever you want, equals new shirt. So I'm basically instantiating a new shirt, and yeah. So now I'm gonna give it some properties. I'm gonna fill up some properties, and I'm gonna go on the right sh shirt sh1 dot. Oh, so now I need to make these public here. Forgot to write public, yeah. Public and public, and this one I'm gonna write private. I'm gonna keep this one private. Write shirt sh1 dot brand. I'm gonna give it equals to Jeffy Bean, and color, same thing with the color, sh1. It's basically every time I'm pressing the dot and basically going to this object, what this object is referring to this. So every time I'm writing sh1 is I'm accessing this object that means shirt. So basically sh1 is like writing shirt. When you press dot on this, it gets to the color and you fill in the properties. So I'm gonna write color and equals black, and the size I'm gonna make an int. So I don't want it taking any string. sh1 dot size. Keep it. We keep the size 16, and now I'm gonna use the is dirty. Now if you look over here, I write sh1 and I press dot. You're not gonna see you're not gonna see the is dirty. Why? Because it's private. If I make it public, I will be able to see the is dirty. So here I have is dirty. Why do I want to make it private? I'll show you soon why I want to make it private. Because I don't want to let the user to be able to access this property directly. I want to be able to access that property indirectly. Basically, the object should be able to take care of itself. I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you how it's gonna be done. So I'm gonna make a method. I'm gonna call this method public, because I want it to be accessed outside. Object public, and I'm not gonna write static. I'm gonna write void. It doesn't return anything, so I'm gonna give it a void. And here I'm gonna have a public void. I'm gonna give it make dirty. So here I'm gonna have the public void make dirty. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write this dot is dirty. So this means I'm referring to this. You don't have to write this. You could write is dirty. You should be fine that way also, but I like to write the word this. This dot is dirty. And what I'm gonna do with this that is dirty, I'm gonna make it equals to true. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write sh1. So I'm gonna if I'm gonna write here sh1 dot, I could write over here dot make dirty, and if I do this, it's gonna take this and turn it to true. It's gonna take this every time I call this method is gonna go and run, and it's gonna take is dirty and it's gonna make it equals to true, and this thing is gonna become dirty. So now I want to write out a small thing here, so I'm gonna write here CW tab. Alright, I'm gonna write here getting dirty. So it's gonna print out every time I call this. It's gonna print out getting dirty, make it dirty, and this is what it's gonna do. It's gonna print out getting dirty, and it's gonna make it dirty. So I wouldn't want to call it regularly. It's just boring to call it regularly. So I'm gonna make here a small. I'm just thinking now as I'm talking. I'm coming up with weird stuff. So I'm gonna write here puddle. Why am I writing all these weird examples? I should be showing you regular programming. Just this is, if you practice these weird examples, you'll be able to apply it into regular logic. So it's quite okay to teach yourself these examples. So I'm gonna write here static, because it's not part of an instance. I'm gonna do it in this class. Let's see over here what's going on. Oh, so this class is, now I put this class is inside this class. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go static puddle static void. Not gonna return anything, and static void. Call it. I'm gonna call it soda. I don't know what I should call it. I'm gonna call it puddle. No, I'm not gonna call it puddle. I'm gonna call it soda. Yeah, maybe orange. orange. Oh. So I'm gonna give it a good example. Maybe like grape juice, yeah. Grape juice would be good. Grape juice. So I'm giving it a name, grape juice. And here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take in this shirt. So what I'm gonna do is right here, shirt, and I'm gonna write here again, shirt. That's a variable, shirt. And this helper, this is a helper method. Basically what this is gonna do is I'm gonna refer to this shirt, underscore shirt, that's convention. And I'm gonna write over here, make dirty. And it's gonna take in a shirt, it's gonna make it dirty. So I'm gonna call the method grape juice here, grape juice. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna, this is polymorphism. This is a lot of times when you hear the word polymorphism, it's basically, it's somewhat polymorphism, not really. Showing a different example. What is polymorphism? So I'm gonna write here grape juice, and this grape juice, what am I doing here? Why am I instantiating the method? I should be calling the method. So basically I'm calling this method, and this method takes in overload of a type shirt. So I'm gonna give it an object of a type shirt. I gotta give it, not shirt, an object that's of a type shirt. So that's sh1. So basically what this returns void. So basically what it does is it takes in the object, it changes a property in the object. How does it change a property? By calling this method, and this method is equals to true, and this is equals, it's gonna flip it to true or to false. So yeah. And later on I'm gonna wanna print out, I'm gonna want basically the shirt to tell me. You could do it two ways. You could do it in the object, or you could do it out of the object. I'm gonna do it in the object. I'm gonna write public override. I'm gonna go into why I'm writing override, because I want to override the toString method from the base class that it's going to override. So I'm not gonna go into that. And I'm gonna write return. I'm not returning the base toString. I don't want to do that. So I'm making now a method toString, but the thing is, why do I have to write the word override? Because that has to do with inheritance. I'm not gonna go into that now. Just follow along. Just do the same thing. You'll be able to understand programming way more effectively, way more efficiently. So I'm having this method toString, and why is it giving me error? Not all called path to return a value. Yeah, it needs to return a value. So basically I'm going to I'm not gonna call it toString. Rather give it a simple method. You shouldn't get mixed up. Just make it simpler. I'm gonna call it is dirty. I'm gonna call it is dirty. And oh, there is already a is dirty. It doesn't want to. I have already a property called is dirty. I can't call the method is dirty. No, I can't do that. Interestingly, you know. Oh, maybe I could. Public void is dirty. Let me see if it lets me return. Yeah, and it does let me. Yeah, it's doing some confusion here. I'm not gonna. This that is dirty doesn't know what to refer to. It doesn't know to refer to this or to this. I don't think you give it the same name anyway. So let me give it a better method. I'm gonna call it print tell me if I'm dirty. Yes, tell me if I'm dirty. Let's keep it this way. Tell me if I'm dirty. And it's gonna return a string. No, it's not gonna return anything. I'm gonna make it not return anything. And what I'm gonna do for it is, it's getting a little more complex because it's getting bigger. And I'm gonna return. So I'm not gonna return anything. I'm just gonna write CW tab, and I'm gonna print out the is dirty. So I'm gonna write here is dirty question mark and I'm gonna write here is what's going on here, this dot is dirty. Very good. What's going on here? Oh no, what is it doing? This dot, I don't even know what it's doing here. This dot is dirty. What? Not this dot make dirty. What's going on? This dot is dirty. Oh, I need to add a plus sign here. So it's gonna print. So after I'm gonna do here, right here. Tell me. So sh1 dot tell me if I'm dirty. And it's gonna tell me. Okay, here by the end I have to put a console.read. It shouldn't shut on me. Console.read line. And here I'm having it's gonna tell me no, I'm not dirty. It's gonna tell me false. Tell me if I'm dirty. Is it dirty? False. So is it dirty? Question mark. And the answer is false. It's not dirty. So why is it writing here getting dirty? That's a bug. That is a bug. That shouldn't be happening. Oh, yeah, I get it. This is no bug. It's not a bug. So I wrote code very well. So here's the grape juice, and it's writing getting dirty. So I put it here. It's telling me false, and now I'm gonna put it here again. It's gonna tell me. It's gonna give me true. So because here it's before the grape juice. So I'm gonna press F11. It's going to here. It's making a new shirt. Giving it properties, and it's asking if it's dirty, and the answer is it's not dirty. So what did it return? So I'm gonna look at is dirty, and it's false. It's not dirty yet. Why? Because it didn't step in. My shirt didn't fall into the grape juice. Now my shirt is falling into the grape juice, and it's stepping in to the grape juice, and the grape juice is going to pull the method make dirty, and it's writing getting dirty because it's on the grape juice, and then this that is dirty is equals true because it's dirty, and stepping out. Now it's asking, is it dirty? And of course it's dirty because it's false. So it's gonna look, tell me if I'm dirty. This that is dirty is equals true because it's looking at the property and it's asking for its property to tell it that it's false. And is dirty? Yes, it's true. Not false again. It's true. It's true that it is dirty now because the method had changed its property. And cancel that read line, and boom. Is dirty false? Getting dirty is dirty true because it stepped into the grid. So now next next course I will teach you about inheritance and about interfaces. And later on I want to teach you the MVC design pattern and lots of stuff. And I want to teach you patterns of pulling out stuff from a database, getting it to the front end, and doing lots of cool stuff. If you like this video, please subscribe.